Good evening. Hope you're all doing well. I just continued this recording from the previous video. So it's like I'm constantly having to greet you guys over and over again. But just for the sake of, like, you guys are watching this for the first time in like a few days, right? So I think a greeting is appropriate. How have you guys been over the last few days? Hope that you've been taking care of yourselves. Yeah, for me, it's still the 8th of August. So I'm just gonna be, like greeting you guys as if I were talking to you on the 14th of August. Yeah, hope that you guys have been taking care of yourselves. I hope that the week hasn't been treating you too roughly. Just make sure to get lots of rest whenever you can, okay? We're gonna continue with the videos. So today we'll be continuing from where we left off on 11th of August. Yeah, gonna continue and see what else we can see in the investigation before we actually attempt the trial. Yeah, I just hope that you've all been getting lots of rest, and I hope you're all looking forward to the weekend as well. I won't be able to ask, I won't be able to know what you guys are doing for the weekend, but if you'd like to, feel free to drop it in the comments section. I will still be looking at the YouTube videos while I'm away. Yeah, so if you'd like to, feel free to drop me a message in Discord to tell me what you're gonna do this coming weekend, or drop in the comment section on YouTube as well. That is also okay. I'll look at everything for sure. And if you feel like, hey, it's been a while since I've talked to Kai, I just want to drop him a message or something, you can do that in the Discord server. I'll be probably very busy. Sorry, I'll be probably very like I'll be looking at the Discord server a lot. So if you'd like to, feel free to just drop me a message there, okay? Yeah, just we'll be continuing with the video now, and I just hope that you guys will enjoy this one. Hope that these pre-recorded videos will be able to accompany you guys well. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you. I just hope that you've had a good day. If you are not, I just hope that your day slowly gets better from here. Thank you so much. Hope the video accompanies you well. Okay, so gonna figure out what to do next over here. So, what happened in the last video is that we got thrown out of the cabin, the room that the girl was in while we were investigating it because she was called to the captain's quarters. And so I guess what we can do is probably we can move. But where are we gonna move to though? We can't go in there now because the guard is blocking. Guess we can just go back to Cosma's cabin. Let's try to figure out what to do from here. Oh, okay, I think this is the right place. Okay, so there's another guard in here as well. Poster on the right says Seigi, which is justice. That's the luggage that we were carried in onto the ship with. Looks like they're still investigating in here. Yeah, so this is the rough outline of where Cosma's body was when the crime scene was discovered. Is on that subject, I wonder if Inspector Hosonaga is unscathed. So Inspector Hosonaga is another character. He's like an undercover cop. Yeah, he was in the previous case as well. Yeah, he played quite a big role in the previous case. So he's with us here as well on this ship. I don't know what the reason is, but yeah, he's with us. What do you mean unscathed? Unscathed. I think that's the way you read it, right? Oh no. Surely you haven't forgotten, have you, Naruhodo-san? Don't you remember what he said about allowing you out of this cabin to investigate? He was going to talk to the captain about it. He said he'd lay his life on the line for you. Oh, yes. But I'm sure he was exaggerating. Let's see what he has to say for himself. He might have some new information for us. You never know. Okay, I guess we're taking a look around here as well. So most of these we've seen already. This is the main crime scene. So we have like a few flipped over things. We have a meal, half-eaten meal here that was meant for us. Kazuma carried the food back for us to eat. Ooh, what is this? Have I looked at this? Oh, okay. Never mind. Is there anything else for us to look at here? I don't think so, right? can I go to the other page? Oh, oh, that's him. Ah, you're back. Inspector, what happened to him? He's constantly just like so what is this is the character that constantly coughs out blood. Please don't worry about it. What happened? Did he get smacked? They're just scratches. He has a black eye as well. Made by a bear, maybe. When I told the captain that I'd given you permission to investigate, he told me he'd pummel me with his fists and then toss me overboard. What? But the pummeling was over in a flash, and he must have decided against throwing me overboard. So it was nothing, really. Doesn't look like nothing, though. Looks like he wasn't joking when he said he'd lay his life on the line if he had to. Well, thanks to your efforts, we now know a little about the neighboring cabin. Yes, so I understand. Oh. I bumped into a man claiming to be a great detective a little while ago. Must be our little friend. I think his name was like Herlock Sholmes. I don't think he was German though. Ah, that explains it. Shall we compare notes then? We can tell you what we found out. Yes, let's do it. You look so pitiful like that. Okay, cabin next door. What? Nikolina Pavlova? She's in the cabin next door? Oh, do you know who she is? Please, what self-respecting ballet fan? He's a ballet fan? Okay. I always thought people who do ballet are really, really cool. I think it's called standing on point, right? Have you guys seen it before? They have to stand on their tiptoes. I think that's crazy. Every time... Okay, so I'm a person that actually injures my toes a lot because for some reason when I'm walking or climbing upstairs, I tend to be on tiptoe a lot. And then because I put all my weight on my toes end up getting injured and it causes me a lot of pain for a few days. Yeah, so I don't know how people who do ballet do it. It's crazy to me. Any of you do ballet here? Wouldn't know that graceful angel. Oh, coughing fit. He does this a lot. Yeah, he coughs blood a lot. Oops, I think I upset him there. Well, that tells us the neighboring cabin is unrelated to the case at least. Oh, how? Because angels don't go around committing crimes, do they? He wrote her off so quickly. Okay. Oh, now I've definitely upset him. Inspector, has your investigation in here proved fruitful? If I'm honest, there's very little more I can do. Our duty is to make sure the scene isn't disturbed, ready to hand over to the Hong Kong police. So I'm just keeping watch here, trying not to take my eyes off the job. Oh, I see. Ah, there is one thing. I do have a small piece of information for you. Oh, what? Yes, do tell us, Inspector, please. New information. Okay. What is this new information you have, Inspector? It's this. The Buria's medical officer has finished his examination of the body. I managed to obtain the report. Oh, Kazma's post-mortem report? Kazma-sama. Oh no. So, what was the cause of death? Damage to the cervical vertebrae is what's written in the report. What is that? His neck? Oh, his neck. Okay. His neck was broken? Yes, it would seem so. There were no obvious wounds or other signs of injury. So we thought that he was poisoned, but he died because his neck was broken? What is going on? Okay. So at first, I think they were considering poison. But it turns out they found no trace of poison in his system at all. Well, what weapon was used then? It's probably the arms, I guess. Isn't the guard really sus then? But the fact that there are no signs of a wound suggests it may have been a blunt object. Something that wouldn't leave a mark. Oh, I see. All the body's nerves run through the spine to the brain. A strong enough impact to the neck could induce death. It is a possibility, and no obvious wound would be left. Poor Kazuma. I have a second copy of the report. If it might be useful, you're welcome to have it. Really? Are you sure? Yes, it's fine. I trust you. Why is he so nice to us, though? After all, if I didn't trust you, I'd never have agreed to you leaving this cabin in the first place, would I? Ah. What is going on? Suddenly, so many things are, like, different. We thought it was poison at first, so now it's doubly confusing. The Great Detective. Okay, let's find out what happened to the bugger. Oh, Mr. Sholmes was here, was he? Yes, he seemed to be enjoying himself a little too much as he crept about on the floor, investigating. Sounds like what he would do. But then he suddenly left. I suppose he must have become bored. Did he say anything at all? Actually, now you mention it, yes. Just one thing, but he practically shouted it. It's shoe polish, was all he said. Shoe polish? Oh, like the liquid on the floor? Shoe polish? I wonder what he meant. The liquid on the floor, that's probably, yeah, that's the thing. It was when he was over there, by the piece of broken glass, do you see? This? Shoe polish, okay. Perhaps he was talking about this brick-colored mark, do you think? I used to be from uniform group, so, like, even in the army as well, so you'd have to polish your boots, you know, make it shine, rub. Yes, that must be it. But how could Mr. Sholmes know that it's shoe polish? That leaves me cold, I'm afraid. I have no idea. What is it, Susato-san? Well, Kazuma-sama was wearing leather shoes with a very dark tan hue. Dark tan? A sort of brownish, dark brownish red then. Doesn't that fit the color there? Little like the color of red wine, but darker. I often repaired them for him. Oh, does this mean that this mark was made by the polish on Kazuma's shoes as they scuffed on the floor? What is the purple thingy? I cannot remember what it is. A piece of small glass object and what looks like a scuff mark made by Kazuma's shoes were found by the victim's body. Okay. This is probably dragged there. Yeah, I think he was probably like hit here at the edge, like near the door, and then he was like dragged over to the middle of the room. That's really all I can tell you at this stage. I should return to my post. My fellow crewmen's eyes are boring into the back of my head. Yes, that might be for the best. Thank you. Poor Inspector. You look exhausted. Oh, no. Well, I feel terrible that I failed to protect Asogi-san. Right. I think he came along with us because he was the bodyguard of Kazuma. But sadly, yeah, Kazuma was murdered. No. He was my responsibility. I just realized that the inspector's like glasses are like banged up as well. I didn't realize it until now, you see. Of course, my pain is nothing compared to yours. You were his friends. The truth is, I seem to have had a heavy head ever since I woke up this morning. Oh, was he, you know, like maybe drugged so that he wouldn't be able to protect Kazuma? A heavy head? That's interesting. My head's still throbbing too. Or maybe it was some chemical released in here that, you know, made it such that we couldn't really be awake while the murder happened. Or maybe it was meant to, you know, like also knock out Kazuma too. I wonder what's going on though. I've seen most. This is where Kazuma spent his final moments writing his diary. 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. I think we've seen this already. Yeah, so I'm just gonna quickly skip through this. Looking at his writing here on the page, it's almost impossible to believe that he's gone. Yeah. Have to solve this mystery, Naruhodo-san. Okay, where do I look from here though? Yeah, what do I do here? I've looked at most of this other stuff already. So the door was bolted. Yeah, so it might be like a closed door, or like a sealed room mystery or something like that. I don't know myself because I don't really read mystery. But I do know of the possibility because I've played a few games where sealed room is like a theme of the death. Namely Danganronpa. If you guys played the first Danganronpa, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. Yeah, what do we do from here? What do we do? Move, I guess. Yeah, what are we supposed to look at? In these Ace Attorney games, if there's nothing to do, like if you're still able to move around, it means that you haven't looked at everything yet. I just don't know what it is that I haven't seen. So look, Naruhodo-san. Seaman Stroganov has gone. Strong enough? This is the name of the dude. Oh my god. The burly Russian sailor who's always crossing his arms and glaring at us. All these Russian names are impossible to remember. Okay, so we can go back in there now. Maybe we can open the case and see what's in there? Tra-la-la. Did you hear that? It sounded like someone singing. I'm not gonna sing that. I did it the great detective way. It's our bugger. This caroling. I know that like voice. I'll never mind that now. This is a golden opportunity for us. Yes, you're right. We must seize it. Go inside the room. Let's get inside Miss Pavlova's cabin while we can and investigate. Definitely. But before that stringy knot crewman comes back. Cannot remember his name. Okay. Let's go in there. Go. Yippee. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay. Miss Pavlova isn't back yet. Susato-san. Oh, where's she gone? Wait, the case is open now. Her pet was supposed to be in that case, so I wonder where the pet went. Hey, what are you doing? Those are her private things. There's not a moment to waste, Naruhodo-san. We must investigate as quickly as we can. I suppose you're right, for Kazuma's sake. Quickly, buddy. Stop messing around. You gotta start looking for clues. Not just for Kazuma-sama. What do you mean? It can't be long now until we arrive at port in Hong Kong. I don't want you to be in those handcuffs when we get there. Really? We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san. By ourselves if we have to. Yes, we will. Quickly, stop messing around. The case is open now. Oh my! Miss Pavlova's case open. It's completely empty inside, but according to the great detective's great deduction, she was hiding her special friend in there. Yes, a friend that she had to keep secret. Because you're not allowed to bring animals aboard the SS Buria. I wonder what kind of animal she had in there. And more to the point, where is it now? Okay, so the pet is missing. Anything else we can look at? I think we've looked at most of these already. What is in that bag? I've investigated thoroughly, but I can't find anything out of place. Okay, that just means that there's nothing there. Her clothes? Naruhodo-san, are you there? Sorry? I'm right here, yes. Why? Oh, good. I thought you might have climbed into the wardrobe when I wasn't looking. There's no place like home. What she's referring to is our character spent most of the trip on the ship inside the wardrobe because they were trying to hide him away from the rest of the guards. Our character is pretty much a stowaway, yeah. Believe me, I don't have some strange compulsion to jump inside every wardrobe I see, you know. Well, anyway, I'm not sure anyone could fit inside this one. It's full of beautiful outfits. I suppose they're all stage costumes. I was rather hoping we might find Miss Pavlova's friend hiding in there, but no such luck. Okay, guess we're looking around more. Look at the vent from this side, maybe? So this ventilator connects to Kazuma's cabin next door. Yes, although what a fool a ship builder must be to open a ventilator into another room. Maybe it's so that if there's a gas leak next door, the occupant of this cabin would notice and raise the alarm. Or the occupants of both cabins would die of gas poisoning. That is a possibility. Anyway, last night, Kazuma wrote that he saw a speckled band coming out of this ventilator. Okay. Oh, what is this? It wasn't in the... I think it wasn't in the other room. There's one of these next to the bed on in Kazuma's cabin too. Yes, it's a bell cord. I can't resist. Wait, we saw the little glass thing on like the floor earlier, right? Isn't that like a bell as well? She barely hesitated there. She gave it a good tug too. No, I didn't actually expect anyone to come. We don't want them to. We're trying to investigate in secret. Okay. Alright, so nothing interesting there, I think. There's a rug here. Oh, yeah. I don't think it's clickable. What is wrong with this shelf, though? I remember during the investigation, we were talking about how people were moving things in a rush or looking for something in a rush. All the books have toppled over together. Look, every single one. Okay, my speculation is that since the girl has a tiara on her, right? Someone might have known that she is on the ship and was trying to steal the tiara. And instead, they went to the wrong room and killed Kazuma instead. That is my guess up until this point. Yeah, but I might be wrong. Okay, let's keep seeing what's next. You think that that's a god of the sea, perhaps? He's toppled too, though. He's exactly the same as the bookcase next door, in Kazuma's cabin. Perhaps Miss Pavlova was practicing a difficult ballet pose and fell against the bookcase? I don't know. Would she really be practicing ballet on the same night she ran away from her ballet company? That is true. Right then it must have been you. You lost your temper and knocked them all over in a fit of rage? Not everything bad that happens on the ship is because of me, you know. Yeah, maybe someone was looking... Yeah, I think whoever did this was probably looking for the tiara. I'll set them all straight again in here too. I don't like seeing things in disarray. Oh, he's just like me for real. I hate it when things are messy. Yeah. Okay, so we have tidied that up. I think this is probably the same on the other side as well, so I'm not gonna look at that. There are just a few books on the desk. Nothing else by the looks of it. Well, Miss Pavlova only ran away from the ballet last night. She's hardly occupied this cabin for any time at all. That's true. I wonder what kind of books she likes to read. Why would you be curious about that? Let me see. Yes, I see. It would seem that Miss Pavlova enjoys reading books written in Russian. Help me. What are they talking about? I think I probably already knew that. It's rude to ask too much of people, Naruhodo-san. Kindly remember that. Why is she getting angry at me? Okay, there's a little bin over here. I suppose every cabin has a waste paper basket. Shall we have a little look and see what's been thrown away? Naruhodo-san, it's poor etiquette to go sifting through someone's rubbish, you know. There was eyes. She's looking at me like I'm a piece of rubbish now. However, these are special circumstances, I think. Exactly, we have no choice. Let's go look. What is in there? There's hardly anything in here at all. Oh. What? I thought there would be a little something in there. Okay, there's a tea set over here. It would seem that this teapot is empty. So the natural conclusion is that the Russians are a very thirsty people. What is this? Or because Miss Pavlova only came into this cabin last night, she hasn't had the chance to make any tea yet? I mean, it could be either. It's definitely that they're excessively thirsty. I'd lay 1,000 to 1 on it. You're rather obstinate, aren't you, Naruhodo-san? Okay. There's a little dish on the floor. Is that for the pet? I wonder what this little saucer is doing on the floor. Yes, it doesn't look like it's been dropped. More like it was put there deliberately. Ah, do you think there could be a leak in the roof just above here? What? A leak? Is this ship quite safe? I'm sure that even if there's a little leak in the roof, it doesn't mean that the whole ship is gonna sink. No, you're right. Of course you're right. She's really trying to persuade herself, isn't she? Okay. Let's see what else we have. Tablecloth. I've inspected most of these. I guess we look at this then. Ah yes, they're displayed in this cabin too. Look, the SS Burial's rules of passage. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. I suppose Miss Pavlova realized that she needed to keep the contents of her case a secret after she read this. Her special friend, I mean. I wonder where her friend has disappeared to now. Yeah, I wonder where the animal went to as well. What? I think it's probably a snake, because speckled band. But where did the snake go? It's probably having fun exploring the ship, I imagine. I just hope Seaman Stroganoff doesn't find it and throw it overboard. Oh, yes, so do I. Yeah, because that's gonna be like a huge clue, right? Okay, the door. I haven't looked at the door. I think the last thing to look at is probably the door. Okay. This cabin door has the same simple sort of bolted latch that our cabin door has. If the bolt's drawn across, there's no way anybody could enter the cabin from outside. Yes, it's not a particularly heavy-duty bolt, is it? But still, it wouldn't slide across of its own accord, would it? No, and the door is made of metal, so there's no chance of trickery using magnets to unbolt it from the outside. And it seals up perfectly too, to stop any seawater coming in. So you couldn't use the method you told me of passing a thread through a crack around the closed door either. I seem to know a lot of tricks for opening doors. I'm starting to see why they suspect me. Okay, I guess that's it. There's not really much else in this room that we can look at. So I'm thinking maybe we look at another part of the ship. But yeah, we're also coming up on 30 minutes, so I'm going to have to end this video right here. Thank you so much for coming by, guys. Hope that the videos so far have been interesting to you. I try my best for these videos. I know that it's a little hard for me to come up with things to talk about because I don't have a chat to read like usual streams. But I do hope that these gameplays are still fun for you guys to watch. Thank you so much for watching these and keeping me company as well. If you'd like to, feel free to drop me a message in the comments or the Discord server. I'll be more than glad to reply to you guys. Yeah. Make sure to take care of yourselves during the weekend. Have a wonderful weekend coming up as well. If you're doing something outside, do make sure to take care of yourself while you're outside, okay? Yeah. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all soon. Just from now, from when you're watching it now, I'll be back within a week. Yeah, so give me a little bit of time. I'll be back soon. Trying my best over there in camp, but I'll see you guys again soon. All right, take care of yourselves, and yeah, just have a wonderful weekend ahead. Bye bye. Love you all so much. Probably miss you all a lot right now too. See you. Take care, okay? Bye.